On the shores of Lake Tiberias, with a temperature of 39 degrees and the sunlight, the feast of St. Mary Magdalene was celebrated by Christians who came from all over Galilee, but also from Jerusalem. A feast which for the first time is commemorating Jesus' faithful follower on the very day dedicated to her in the same place that, as confirmed by archaeologists, is part of the ancient town of Magdala. And it was also here in 2009 that the priests of the Notre Dame Institute of Jerusalem began working on the construction of a retreat center. But during the excavation work for the foundations, a first-century synagogue was uncovered. Inside of it, the so-called Stone of Magdala was also uncovered, one of the most important archaeological finds in Israel in 50 years, according to experts. It is considered a crossroads between Jewish and Christian history. This is a very important, and I would even say extraordinary, archaeological discovery. Part of the town of Magdala had remained uncovered since the 1st century, and now we will not only have a beautiful pilgrim center, but also a holy place of the gospel. The Mass was celebrated in the Duc in Altum Church, a name that refers to the biblical episode of the Gospel of St. Luke, when Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Put out into deep water and lower your nets for a catch." The boat-shaped altar allows participants to contemplate the Sea of Jesus. The celebration was presided by Monsignor Giacinto Marcuso with the presence of several local religious authorities. This year at the Holy See, the Congregation for Divine Worship has wanted to elevate the celebration of St. Mary Magdalene to a feast. Until now, it was considered a memorial, and now it is a feast. That is, from a liturgical point of view, it is at a higher level. And, after all, among those who had accompanied Jesus, only the apostles' celebrations were considered feasts. And we can say that is the case from now on for the apostles, including the one who is called the Apostle among the Apostles, also known as Saint Mary Magdalene. For Father Juan Solan, who has been committed to this project from the very beginning, the physical construction continues to make progress, protected by God's providence in its various spiritual initiatives and bringing along with it a fundamental message. A part of a deep message of hope. Mary Magdalene had 7 demons. As the Gospel tells us, however, she did not become disheartened. She sought Jesus, and Jesus sought her. And this encounter between human misery and God's mercy creates very beautiful things. So this is a great hope for every human being, man, woman, young or old, and a message that God's mercy is greater than all of our miseries.